think the hardest decision in life for anybody is, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? I mean, really, deep down, what do you want? If you want something, you make a decision to go do it. I remember in college, this is well before my first company, I knew I wanted to be in tech and I wanted to make a big impact, a big difference. My family was with modest means. I put myself through school. I remember driving to LA with a $20 bill and pulling over to get a job at Wendy's on the graveyard shift so I could eat. Slept in a friend's basement for a few days until his parents kicked me out. I would get up at 4:30 in the morning and go hot tar roofing till 2 in the afternoon. And then I'd go look for an internship job till about 5, take a nap, and then go to Wendy's so I could eat. I mean, those are hard times, but I wanted to get my education, right? And I wanted to get an internship, and I got really good grades. And those two things led me to, I got a job at a big company, and the big company was terrible. It was just terrible. There was no mentor. They were scared of the new smart guy, all the older employees, and I was going to take their job because I was so cheap, you know, that kind of dynamic. So I quit after 8 months, and I went into a small startup with great people and great mentors. Learned so many skills from these great people. So if you're young, you know, find a company with great people and learn from them. Find a mentor. My advice is, this is going to sound weird, but don't follow your dreams. Follow your opportunities. And turn your opportunities into your dreams. Right? I mean, so many people sit there and go, oh, yeah, I got 20 bucks, I'm working at McDonald's or Wendy's, wherever I was. You know, what are my dreams, right? It's like, I got this advice early, just follow your opportunities. Wendy's was hiring, I could eat for free. I got an internship. I can control my grades. I got this job, no good mentors. These people are great here, man, they want me. Great mentors. And you just follow your opportunities, and your opportunities can become your dreams. When you raise money, it's sort of a catch-22. No one wants to give you money unless you've been successful in the past. And you can't be successful in the past unless someone gives you money. And so there was a guy at my very first company when I was in my 20s. I was a software engineer. He was individual contributor marketing guy. I grew up in that company to be the VP engineering. He grew up to be a business development executive. We went off on our careers, and he was a CEO. I went to work for him as a CEO. We started the company. And then he went off to become a venture capitalist. So when I went to go start Forem, he's one of the first guys I called. And he's a guy I did right by in my 20s. My projects delivered on time with high quality. As a marketing guy, I made him look good. And he made me look good. And we helped each other a lot as just young people. And we kept that relationship for 40 years. And so when I needed someone to write a $500,000 check, we had to convince his partners, but he was there backing me. So you have to do right by people. People say it's who you know that gets ahead. I guess my take on that's true, but it's like, who have you done right by that you know? Who have you done right by? And so the Boeing story is a perfect example. I knew a guy in California, his family friends, just a guy. He was traveling for work. His wife had a bit of a crisis, and we were helping her through this family crisis till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and became good friends. And 30 years goes by, and this guy sees on Facebook or LinkedIn or something that we have a drone company. He calls me up and he says he's great friends with one of the executives at Boeing. You should meet him. So Adam, my partner, and he, the way it worked out, went to meet this executive at Boeing. Adam's a great guy. The executive at Boeing was all excited. He says, let's start the process. So 9 months later of working with the Boeing team, doing testing, executing, working hard, they said, we've compared you versus everybody else. We're in with you. So, you know, that guy had called me if I wasn't a friendly guy, didn't help his wife. Looking back, if I didn't have any relationship with him 30 years ago, Giving back? Probably not. Boeing probably wouldn't be an investor. So I think you just have to kind of give back. Like anybody here, if you want my card, I'm glad to go to lunch and talk and give back and help. But for you young people, the people you're sitting next to that are 24, 25 are going to be the VPs and CEOs in 20 years. Build those relationships. Find the smart ones. Find some old folks that can be mentors. Keep those relationships. Do right by people, and it just starts to. It's a very righteous cycle.